General Hospital, recap Friday, November 7th. Jack's shocking news. Emma's failed heist. Lucas's big decision and Felicia's mysterious encounter. General Hospital brought viewers a thrilling Friday episode on November 7th, 2025, filled with secrets, close calls, and emotional turning points. From Jack Brennan's Chris L. McKenna unsettling revelation to Emma Scorpio Drake's Braden Bruner failed mission. And from Lucas Jones Van Hansis risky move indecision to Felicia's unexpected brush with a stranger, the drama was relentless. Jack's bad news. Jack Brennan summoned Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, to his office with unsettling news. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, had allegedly been recalled by the WSB for a top-secret mission. Laura was stunned that Anna would leave her position as police commissioner without a word and demanded to speak with her directly. Jack's evasive response, claiming Anna was unavailable, made Laura deeply suspicious. Jack expressed regret and offered WSB assistance during Anna's absence. But Laura refused, reminding him sharply that her granddaughter, Charlotte Cassadine, Bluesy Burke, was not a bargaining chip to get intel from Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. Emma's failed key snatch. At Bobby's, Emma explained to Charlotte that they needed Professor Henry Dalton's, Daniel Goddard, lab key fob. Spotting Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibaud, with one. Emma made her move. Britt, on the phone, mentioned skipping PCU for the mayoral debate. Emma tried to win her over with coffee and an apology for past remarks, hoping to soften Britt up. But Britt bluntly stated they wouldn't be working together and dumped her bag on the table to answer a call. Seizing the opportunity, Emma tried to grab the key fob, but was caught. Though Britt accepted her apology, she sternly warned that lab is off limits to unauthorized personnel. Lulu's update for Charlotte. Elsewhere, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, sat down with Charlotte to tell her that Jack was considering transferring Valentine to a WSB prison in America. Charlotte realized Jack's motive, to use her for information, but was still happy at the thought of her father being closer. Lulu worried this closeness might endanger her, but Charlotte insisted she'd take that risk, comparing it to what Lulu would have done for Luke Spencer, Anthony Geary. Her wisdom impressed Lulu, who realized her daughter was far more perceptive than she'd imagined. Laura catches up with Lulu and Emma. When Laura arrived at Bobby's, she ran into Emma, who revealed Anna had left her a voicemail about going away on WSB business. Concerned, Laura then joined Lulu for coffee, voicing her fears that Anna's sudden disappearance could hurt her chances in the mayoral debate, and that Ezra Boyle, Daniel Cosgrove, might use it against her. Lulu offered to help, but Laura was determined to fight her own battle and expose Boyle as a fraud. Nearby, Charlotte whispered with Emma, who confessed she couldn't get the key, but stressed they needed to access the lab tonight, when the debate would distract everyone. Lucas's big decision. Meanwhile, Lucas Jones was thrown off guard when Marco Rios, Adrian Oncondo, asked him to move in. With Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, present, Lucas brushed it off until she left, promising she wouldn't tell anyone. Lucas admitted the timing was convenient since Ava Jerome, Maura West, wanted him out. Marco suggested Windermere, but Lucas protested that as a doctor on call, living on an island was impractical. Marco saw through the excuse, confessed his love, and convinced Lucas to take the leap. They sealed it with a kiss. Felicia's encounter with a mystery man. At the hospital, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, was on the phone with Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seddon, arranging a pickup for James West, Gary James Fuller, when a mysterious bearded man, Peter Sormer, exited the elevator. As Felicia spoke to Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, the man quietly handed her a folder of hospital papers. When her pencil rolled away, he caught it mid-air and returned it with a knowing look. The instant felt strange, almost familiar. As he turned toward the elevator, Felicia called after him. "Wait, what is this?" Carly's visit to Valentine. At the WSB facility, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, paid Valentine another visit. Posing as his attorney, she revealed that Jack planned to transfer him to a U.S. prison. Valentine admired her clever manipulation of Brennan but warned her to tread carefully. If Jack found out, she'd be in danger. Still, Carly was determined to make Brennan pay for lying about her daughter's safety. Valentine advised her to document everything Jack said, vowing to interpret what mattered. With a steely tone, he promised. Jack thinks he's untouchable, but he has two weaknesses, his pride, and you. Together, we'll bring him down. Jocelyn's risky move. Later, Jocelyn returned to Jack's office to report that she learned nothing from Lucas due to Marco's interruption, but she shared the good news about their move-in plans. Jack saw this as an opportunity, reminding Jocelyn to follow orders or face a treason charge if she warned Lucas. He coldly referred to Lucas as a valuable asset and ordered her to push him toward Marco. Then phoned Vaughn with an update. Ava's warning to Sidwell. At Windermere, Ava tried to discuss art acquisitions, but Jens Sidwell, Carlo Rota, redirected the conversation to Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Ava cut him off, recalling Sonny's threats and urging Sidwell to stay away. Sidwell claimed he wanted peace, but Ava shot back icily. If Sonny sees you as a threat to his children, there'll be no peace, no compromise, and nowhere to hide. When Sidwell asked if she thought Sonny was behind Marco's disappearance, Ava admitted it seemed likely. Britt's unexpected appearance. Just then, Britt Westbourne emerged behind Sidwell, startling him. He warned her to monitor Dalton, but Britt refused to spy, suggesting he simply buy Dalton off instead. Sidwell reminded her she still owed him, and hinted that her improved health came at his mercy. Their tense exchange was cut short when Lucas and Marco walked in. Shocked to see Britt. Sidwell's quick cover. Sidwell smoothly fabricated a cover story, claiming he contacted Britt for a concierge doctor only to learn she'd lost her license. Lucas joked, "So it's just Miss Westbourne now?" Britt quipped that she was working on reinstatement. After Sidwell escorted her out, Marco remarked that despite her flaws, Britt was a great doctor. Well, before she died, Lucas added with a smirk. Sidwell nervously laughed it off, urging Lucas not to mention this to anyone at the hospital. Moments later, Marco revealed Lucas had agreed to move in, unaware that Britt was eavesdropping from outside. Jason's update for Sonny. Finally, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, met with Sonny Corinthos to report that they'd secured the Rochester ports as a backup if Sidwell tried to seize their Port Charles territory. Jason urged Sonny to take Sidwell out before he could make his next move. Sonny, however, hesitated, worried about the fallout, especially involving Lucas, Christina, and their tangled ties to Sidwell. Acting too soon could destroy the fragile balance he was trying to maintain. Still, Jason warned that every delay gave Sidwell more time to strike.